Once upon a time, two demigods named Nalakuvara and Manigriva went into Lord Shiva's garden next to the Mandakini river. They drank a lot of wine, became drunk, and listened to the women singing there. Then they all went into the Ganges river, which was full of lotus flowers, and enjoyed themselves just like elephants splashing in the water.
We're having a wonderful time. It's a great
Suddenly,
day.
the great sage, Narad Muni, happened to come that way. The two demigod sons of Kuvera did not even cover their naked bodies properly, nor did they pay their respectful obeisances to him. To teach them a lesson, Narad turned them into trees in the garden of Nanda Maharaj. After many, many years of living as trees, they would see Krishna face to face and be good devotees of Lord Krishna again. One fine morning, 36,000 years later, Mother Yasoda was making butter. Krishna climbed into her lap to drink her breast milk. She smiled, enjoying the beauty of his face. Suddenly, she remembered the milk on the stove in the kitchen which was about to boil over. Quickly, she put Krishna down on the ground and ran to the kitchen to take the milk off the fire. But Krishna had not finished drinking and was very angry. With red eyes and false tears, he broke the butter pot. Then he took the butter away to eat nicely in a quiet corner all by himself. Mother Yasoda came back from the kitchen and saw the broken pot, but did not see Krishna. After looking all over, she found her naughty little son taking more butter from a swing she had hung from the ceiling. By this time, he was all covered with the butter he had eaten and was feeding the rest to the monkeys. Krishna was looking this way and that way in fear of being caught. Yasoda came with a stick, and he ran away very quickly. She chased him here and there, to all corners of the house and yard. When she finally caught him, she started to tie his hands together with a rope, but it was a little too short, by 2 inches. She got more rope from the house and added it, but found it was still not enough. She got more and more rope, but each time she tried to tie the last knot, she saw it was always about 2 inches short. How was this happening? She didn't know that her Krishna was using his mystic powers to shorten her ropes. She became so tired trying to tie him. Then Krishna finally let her do so without playing any more tricks. She left him tied up to the mortar and went inside the house to finish her work. Krishna thought to himself,
Mother Yasoda first put me down without feeding me enough milk. I broke the pot of yogurt and butter, which I gave away in charity to the monkeys, and then she tied me up to a wooden mortar. Now I'll have some fun and do something even more naughty than before.
He had his eye on 2 Arjun trees in the yard. What would he do to them? Little Krishna, dragging along the wooden mortar behind him, crawled straight through the 2 trees. But the large wooden mortar turned crosswise and got stuck between. Still, Krishna pulled and pulled and pulled the rope until the 2 trees fell down with a big sound. Crash! Then, out of the broken, fallen trees came 2 beautiful demigods, Manigriva and Nalakuvara, shining like fire. At once they bowed down to baby Krishna to offer their prayers. Lord Krishna, who is still tied to the wooden mortar by the ropes of Mother Yasoda, began to smile and said,
You are very lucky. The great devotee Narad Muni has blessed you with pure love for me. So this is your last time in the material world. Now you may go back to your father's house in the heavenly planets, where you will do devotional service to me, and go back home, back to Godhead, in this very lifetime.
They bowed down again and again after walking around their beloved Lord. Then they left for their home. All the while, the Lord was still tied with ropes. By this time, all the people from Gokul Vrindavan came running to see what had happened. The small children playing there said to everyone,
Krishna came straight between the 2 trees, and the wooden mortar got stuck in between. Krishna just pulled and pulled on the rope until the trees finally fell down. And then 2 very dazzling bright men came out of the trees, and they began to talk to Krishna.
Nanda Maharaj just smiled and untied his wonderful child.